Good day, everyone. This is Chantay, aka Shanteezy. Welcome to, the daily analysis today on September, 3rd, 2020. I'm here with some stuff today, and I will make my announcement later on this thing. I'm not going to be on here so long because I'm a little tired. Had a pretty much long day, but I'm here. So here we are. Coronavirus. It's always going to be the topic because we're in the midst of this pandemic. So, global numbers for coronavirus is 26 million. So now we reach 26 million. 208,690 with our death toll sitting at 867,219. And that's the global number. In the U.S., we have 6,149. No, excuse me. Scratch that. For the states, we have 6 million. I stand corrected. 6,149,265 with a death toll at 186,765. Hi, Danella. How are you? I'm so glad, cousin, that you're on here. So glad. With other countries, Brazil has reached 4 million. So Brazil is second behind us with 4,041,638. India has 3.8. Russia now has 1 million. Hey, Janella. 1,006,923. Peru has 657,129. South Africa, poor South Africa, 633,015. Let's see. Mexico, 616,894. Colombia, 641,574. So they're above South Africa. And Spain, poor Spain, they just had, I don't know if they had a second wave or not, is 488,513. Ecuador has 116,360. Dominican Republic has 96,629. Panama has 94,914. Guatemala has 76,358. Honduras has 62,526. El Salvador is 26,000 even. Hey, Joseph. Nigeria has 54,588. Ghana has 44,713. Kenya has 34,705. Cameroon has 19,604. Senegal has 13,826. And Gambia has 3,101. Haiti has 88,301, or 8,301. Jamaica has 2,822. Bahamas has 2,386. Trinidad has 1,984. Guyana has 1,401. Belize has 1,101. Barbados 177. Antigua 95. St. Vincent 61. St. Lucia still at 26. Grenada still at 24. Dominica still at 20. St. Kitts still at 17. Those numbers are from the Johns Hopkins website. You can look on it, coronavirus.jhu.edu. California, according to the New York Times COVID map, has 725,092. Goddamn. Texas has 652,976. Florida has 637,005. New York is still in the fours, 441,835. Those are mostly upticks in New York. Georgia has 261,051. Illinois says 242,690. Arizona has 203,964. New Jersey has 194,756. North Carolina is 172,791. They're not too far away from New Jersey. Tennessee rounds out that top 10 with 155,146. And I believe South Carolina, I looked on today, has like 122,000, I believe. Not the exact number, but that's the number that's rounded to that. So a lot of these states are above 100,000, which I'm not surprised because some of them follow the guide. I think followed the advice of Donald Trump, which is the resident in the White House on 1600 not Pennsylvania Avenue, 1600 Black Lives Matter Avenue. So that's where he is. So pretty much they're following his lead with coronavirus. And I did not get the jobs report today, but I believe, yeah, the numbers are disgusting. The numbers are shitty for coronavirus. And we're not even wave 2 yet. And everybody say, why you keep saying wave 2? Because wave 2 is going to happen. I personally, I don't have no kids, but I know for a fact that, hey Zach, that kids should not be in school. New York City alone has the largest public school education system. 1.1 million kids go to school. This is crazy. I don't think they should go. But I am not in government. Thank God. I don't need to be in government at all. That's not my calling. I curse too much. And I just don't want to be in government. No. That's why I'm back in school and business. But I will tell you more about that later on. So with this whole yeah, I've heard about that. These colleges opening up down south and following the lead of Donald Trump. And look at UNC in North Carolina. Chapel Hill, they all had to go home. Craziness. So this White House press secretary, Kayleigh McEnany, once TV commentator, Republican, right-wing politics, started off her briefing by attacking Nancy Pelosi, saying that she went to the hair salon and everything. Nancy Pelosi said blah 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 blah. Oh, they shut down they shut down, but K and 12 still going. Oh my god. These people want to kill our kids. No. Like, this is why voting is essential. I tell people, just look at what the hell is going on. Read and you see what's going on. This never happened in my lifetime. Besides, a pandemic never happened in my lifetime, nobody's lifetime. It's the way these people function in this government. And with Kayleigh McEnany attacking Nancy Pelosi viciously, she just went to go get a Dominican blowout. Like, she's not someone to worry about right now because she actually passed the HEROES Act with the House. What you need to worry about is Mitch McConnell having that bill, the HEROES Act, which I already said was in it, was a second round of relief checks to people. Our grandparents' lifetime, and they were babies. So think about that. What else? Or for me, great grandparents. What else? Second round of relief checks, debt relief, student loan forgiveness, and the HEROES Act. You can't get how you not pass the HEROES Act? That will help millions of Americans that make less than $125,000 a year or don't have no job, don't have no home, don't have no place to stay at all. Food insecurity is bad. And they also put money towards reopening schools. And we found out that it needs to be an extra. And a lot of people still not get their first round of stimulus money. This is insane. This is crazy. My dad didn't get his. My mother didn't get hers. My sister and I, we got ours. And I live alone. That money came and went. That stimulus check should last for 10 weeks. Steve Mnuchin, you see, this is people that talk from a place of privilege need to shut up. They need to shut up. Because you don't know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't know. And with Kayleigh McEnany just consistently lying, she was attacked about, because Trump said, the illegal voting. He said you can vote twice, vote early by mail, and vote early, and then vote on the same day. Like, that's illegal. You cannot do that. That's illegal. It's illegal. You can't do that shit. So she was pressed by that. Then she lied about the Democrats saying They just want absentee ballot. Absentee voting and mail-in voting is the same shit. Okay? Same goddamn thing. I did it this year. I don't know if I'm going to do it again because now they're fucking with the post office. So I don't know they're going to. I'm just going to stroll my ass right uptown because I'm still registered in Harlem to vote. And I will take my little ass and vote there. Yeah, they told them to vote twice. Like, that's illegal. That's crazy. That's insane. Like, anybody with a brain, whether you're a child, a teenager, a young adult, or just a mature adult or a seasoned adult, please do not listen to the resident that lives at 1600 Black Lives Matter Avenue. Like, don't listen to him. Please. Please. Good God. Don't listen to him. Like, I don't even want to read this shit anymore because she lied. And then he's trying to withhold funding. Danella. He's trying to withhold funding from cities like Seattle, Portland, very white Seattle, very white Portland, and diverse New York. Because the killings went up. Killings went up because Donald Trump is starting shit. Yeah, exactly, Danella. So I'm just like, what? Like, you cannot withhold funding from cities. Like, that's a congressional thing. He can't do that. This is why putting this man is that the 53% of those women, I am talking to you, the 53% of the white women that voted for Donald Trump. How do you feel now with this man in office, ruining the reputation of this country and causing division, not just racial division, but division in entirety? How do you feel? Because if that's the case, I don't have sympathy for you. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, we New Yorkers, we know his shit that was going to happen. We already sounded the alarm. And I remember the mob did tell him that to kick rocks, or they was going to kick his ass because he withhold their money. Donald Trump has a history of messing with people and stiffing contracts and messing with people's money. Let's be real. He puts people's lives, he tried to put people's lives in jeopardy, tried to act so tough. Donald Trump is a punk. A bona fide cheese eater, as they say. Bona fide cheese eater. You can't withhold federal money. Now at this time, New York is in debt by $61 billion. And we have to pay our people. And yeah, the casinos failed. My mom told me all about those casinos because her and my dad went and it wasn't winning. Well, my mom wasn't winning because my mom likes the slot machines. So there you have it. But enough with this stupid ass administration. I'm tired. They make me tired. Biden met with the Blake family. I think he met with them. Him and Kamala, they spoke with the family, but I think he met with Jacob personally, and he said, Jacob said, I will never let anything stop me if I, don't walk again. As you know, Jacob is paralyzed from the waist and down. He suffers from bullet fragments. What is it? Another is bowel movement issues. Also bullet towards his spine. He has got a lot of several surgeries, and he's still, pulling through. My prayers to him and his family and his dad and his uncles and his sisters and his mother who are really trying to fight for justice for him. And now there's a couple lawmakers saying on the Democratic side, the officer should be charged for, attempt murder, which they try to kill him in front of his kids. They shot him in front of his children while he's getting in the car. He was trying to stop a whole entire fight. He sure knows loss and suffering. That's one thing. And right now, our country's so much in bad shape. Racial reckoning, COVID-19. A lot of people are, away from their families. Yes, 7 times is crazy. And all of this George Floyd. We seen these. Thank God for technology. Even though we don't want to see people get shot on camera, but thank God for transparency when we see this stuff. Like, you cannot not see this stuff and say this man was brutally murdered or shot. And they thought that they got Jacob. They thought they killed him, but they ain't kill him. That man's still alive. God said, nope, you gonna live out this, ride this out. We still gonna get you, cops. And trust me, these cops will have their day, because my grandma always say, every dog has his day. Grandma Bryant, Danella, she used to say that a lot. And I know you Marines are trained to shot, but not 7 times. Absolutely. Any law enforcement would say, like, nah. But Biden did meet with their family, and that's good. And there's some clarity there. And people may say things about different politicians. Everybody, there was a Dem primary. 25 candidates ran. Mine, of course, was Kamala. There was other people that wanted Bernie, other wanted Warren, Julian, Corey, Pete, Amy, but Biden won. So he picked the black lady to be his running mate. And right now, that team is actually looking pretty strong. I'm just waiting for debates. I'm waiting for more policy to come out, of course. You know, we need to take back our country. Democracy is tainted. It's bad. We're an embarrassment, you know, to the whole world. Our allies, you know, we're not. Our allies don't like us right now. Even our North American allies, from Canada to Mexico, they may seem like it, but no. And we can't even go to Canada. The border's blocked. And Canada only has like 182,000 cases. We got 6 million. 6.1 at that. And they will have a well-diverse team of race, of policy stands, and yeah, why should Canada let us in? Europe is not letting us in. Europe is like, you guys can't continue coronavirus. And the highest number in Europe right now is Spain. And Spain almost had 500,000 cases, because I think they had their second wave already. I'm not quite as sure. But I know the U.S., we're getting ours. It's happening. Pandemics last for 2 years. Global pandemics. They last for 2 years. Influenza lasts from 1918 to 1920. So it was like during the end of World War I to 1920. And that's the time that Woodrow Wilson was there. Yeah. And Germany's coronavirus is so much under control because they have a great leader, Angela Merkel. Like, she's just a dope leader. Like, she's awesome. I think she's a prime minister. I hope I don't get that wrong, but she's a good prime minister. The one in Germany, New Zealand, I think the lady in Saint Martin who said don't move, the West Indian lady, they got great leaders. And I don't think Saint Martin has any cases. I didn't see them on the St. John Hopkins website. I know New Zealand got like about 2,000 something. And this vaccine that they're hardly pushing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I'm not taking that because I don't trust it. If Dr. Fauci is not a part of that, I don't want no dealings with that. Or even that, I still don't want no dealings with that because it's being rushed. It's not rigorous clinical trials. A lot of scientists, a lot of epidemiologists, a lot of virologists said no. They don't recommend that. And when virologists and epidemiologists and I always get the different specialists wrong. It starts with a P. When it comes to mine, it will come to mind. When they get on TV and talk very candidly about this virus and saying, no, don't take that because there's no rigorous training and there's no studies, they're serious. I'm listening to the medical experts. Unless Dr. Fauci's talking about on TV, which I'm pretty sure they're doing everything behind his back because he's actually recovering from surgery. That's why you don't see him, because he had surgery on his throat, I think. With his voice, something happened. But yeah. But that's all I have today. Oh, by the way, I enroll back to school. I am going to finish up my master's. It's been 4 years that I have not been in school for my master's. And I'm finishing. My master's is nope, it's not in politics. Oh no, there's no more animals. My mom told me there was no more monkeys. And Danella, it is right. It does take 2 years. 2 years. But I have enrolled back to school for business administration with a concentration in general admin. As much as I love politics, I don't want to work in politics unless I'm a part-time commentator. Unless I'm a part-time commentator on television or just on, other low, like not mainstream media, which I don't mind and I don't care. But I love business. I love numbers. I love to be in the driving seat in business. I like to be the support, the background in business. And that's what I love doing. I had business analytics. I was a little nervous about the project that's coming up, which I have to find, infographics. That's something that's new that I learned. But the business analytics, the terms come into mind because there's something that I do at my job, because I work in nonprofit administration. I do a lot of the development stuff, that means fundraising, some other programmatic stuff, some other business stuff. So I'm very, very excited to return to school. So I am not going to be doing these lives every day starting next week. I'm only going to do it like 3 days out the week, which I need to focus more on school. And it's going to be a possibility that I might be working. I'm doing everything at home, which is good. This here is like my side stuff, which I like, and the resume stuff is still my side stuff. I have a page where it's my business for my resume. So the resumes that I do and other coaching that I do. I know, Danella, I know. But I gotta focus on school. Because I'll be graduating, hopefully, next year, 2021. So I have like 2 or 3 more classes I have to take. So this is one. I'm only taking 1 this semester, and I might take 2 the next semester. So if I take 2 next semester, if I get good grades, I will be graduating. So I'm very, very, very stoked about this. So until then, you have a good night. I'm going to do a short live on my Twitter and YouTube. If you have YouTube, thank you, cousin. I appreciate it. If you got YouTube, you can follow me on YouTube. It's just my regular name, Chantay Berry. I know a lot of people don't like Twitter. I understand. That's fine. There's Periscope, but I have YouTube. So the lives are both on my YouTube and my Periscope. So you can follow me then. Until then, you have a good night. I'm not going to do it as yet. The alert will come up because I want to make sure like I get some juice. I need some juice. I'm parched, but I see you then.